Saving $10,000 in a year sounds impossible if you're barely getting by, but it's math, not magic. You need to save $274 per day, $192 per week, or $833 per month. On a $40,000 salary, that's 25% of your take-home pay. Aggressive but doable. On $60,000, it's 17%. On $80,000, it's 12%. This video gives you the exact system to get there. No side hustle required. No extreme frugality. Just a clear plan. $10,000 per year equals $833 per month equals $192 per week equals $27 per day. Pick the interval that matches your pay schedule. If you're paid bi-weekly, your target is $385 per paycheck. Write this number on a piece of paper and stick it somewhere you'll see it daily. Not on your phone, on paper, on your mirror, on your fridge. The number needs to feel real, not abstract. Now divide your monthly income into 3 buckets. Fixed needs, rent, utilities, insurance, minimums, 50%. Variable spending, food, gas, wants, 30%. Savings target, 20%. If 20% doesn't reach $833, you need to either cut the 30% bucket or increase income. We'll cover both. The average American spends $273 per month on subscriptions, streaming, apps, gyms, software, memberships. Most only use 3-4 of them. Go through your last 3 months of bank statements. Circle every recurring charge. For each one, ask, did I use this in the last 30 days? Will I use it in the next 30 days? If both answers aren't yes, cancel it today. Typical savings, $100 $200 per month. That's 12 to 24% of your $833 target. Gone in 30 minutes of work. Keep one streaming service at a time. Rotate them. Netflix 1 month, Hulu the next, Disney Plus after that. You get all the content for $15 a month instead of $60. Food is the most controllable major expense in your budget. The average household spends $700 $900 per month on food. You can cut that by 30 to 40% without eating worse. 3 rules. 1. Never buy lunch at work. Meal prep on Sunday for the whole week. A homemade lunch costs $3.04. Restaurant lunch costs $12.18. That's $9.14 per day. $180 $280 per month. 2. Cook 90% of dinners at home. A home-cooked dinner averages $4.06 per person. Takeout averages $15.25. 2 people eating takeout 4 times per week spend $480 $800 monthly versus $160 $240 at home. 3. Buy store brands. They're made in the same factories as name brands, often by the same companies, and cost 25 to 40% less. The quality difference is usually zero. Total potential savings, $300 $500 per month. That's 36 to 60% of your target. These are your 2 biggest expenses. If they're too high, no amount of coffee cutting will save you. Housing. Your rent or mortgage should be under 30% of your gross income. If it's higher, consider a roommate, negotiating your lease, or moving when your lease ends. A $300 reduction in monthly rent is $3,600 per year, 36% of your $10,000 goal. Transportation. If you have a car payment over $400 a month, you have a car you can't afford. Sell it. Buy a reliable used car for $8,000 to $12,000, and eliminate the payment. A $400 payment plus $150 insurance is $550 a month. A paid-off car with liability insurance is $80 a month. That's $470 a month saved. If you live in a city with public transit, use it. A monthly transit pass is $70 $120. Car ownership averages $800 to $1,000/month including payment, insurance, gas, maintenance, and parking. For any non-essential purchase over $50, wait 48 hours before buying. Put it in your online cart and close the tab. If you still want it after 2 days, buy it. If not, you just saved money. This works because 60 to 70% of online purchases are impulse buys. The 48-hour delay gives your rational brain time to catch up with your emotional brain. Most desires fade within hours. Track the money you didn't spend. Every time you wait 48 hours and decide not to buy, add that amount to a savings tally. Watching that number grow is addictive. You'll start wanting to not buy things just to watch the number go up. Most people overpay on taxes because they don't claim deductions they're entitled to. If you're W-2, adjust your W-4 withholdings so you get more in each paycheck instead of a big refund. A $3,000 refund means you lent the government $3,000 interest-free for a year. Adjust your withholdings to get $250 more per month, and funnel it directly into savings. If you have any self-employment income, even $500 from a side gig, you can deduct business expenses, home office, internet percentage, phone, mileage, equipment. These deductions reduce your taxable income. A $5,000 side income with $3,000 in legitimate deductions saves you $600 $900 in taxes depending on your bracket. Contribute to a traditional IRA or 401k. Every dollar you contribute reduces your taxable income. If you're in the 22% bracket, a $5,000 traditional IRA contribution saves you $1,100 in taxes. That's $1,100 you keep instead of sending to the IRS. Every Sunday, spend 10 minutes reviewing your finances. 1. Check your savings account balance. Is it on track for the weekly $192 target? 2. Review the past week's spending. Any surprises? Any categories over budget? 3. Plan the coming week's spending. What events, purchases, or bills are coming for? Transfer any surplus to savings. If you came in under budget, move the difference immediately. This 10-minute habit is the difference between people who save $10,000 and people who wonder where their money went. Awareness drives behavior. You can't fix what you don't measure. $10,000 in a year isn't about one dramatic change. It's about 5-10 small optimizations that each save $100 $500 per month. Subscription purge, food optimization, housing and car costs, the 48-hour rule, tax adjustments, and weekly reviews. Stack them all, and $833 a month becomes not just possible but inevitable. Subscribe for weekly finance breakdowns. No fluff, just things that work.